Wait, how do I exit this? Okay, watch. Okay, I'm going to play, not a classical, they don't have classical. So I'm going to play a rapid game on chess.com and try for a new personal best. I don't think I'll get it because I've been working so much lately. I haven't been playing any chess, or I have, but hardly anything. So I'm really rusty. Really have to get the rust off. But here we go. 10-0. Haven't played a 10-minute game on chess.com in a while. Oh my god, 2100 opponent. Jeez. Well, oh, okay, we're gonna get this. Hey, the McDonnell. Why did they give me a 2100? Bishop e2. Okay, so you can play h5 here. Whoa, was that a Mouseslips? That was probably a Mouseslips. Then again, look at his time. He's playing so quick. So yeah, you can play h5 sometimes here, but generally I don't quite like to do that. Okay, so uh-oh. Should still be okay. Queen b6. Maybe bishop g6. And then do I want to castle or do I want to play f6? That's castle. I think maybe that was intended. I don't know if that king move earlier was king f1 was intended. So now we break on f6. Look at white's lack of development on the queen side there. Okay, my bishop could become... Oh, I wonder if I should have played queen b6 just to help deal with his bishop not moving earlier. Okay, my bishop here could become overloaded. Do I want to go fe? Or even d4? How would d4 help me? Would it help me? I don't think it's terrible, but I don't know if I really want the center to open up. So yeah, maybe go look at fe again. And then if f5, I just take. So fe, I think I want to open up his king. Yeah. Let's hunt his king. Could almost sack the exchange here. I've got to be careful. I just realized bishop h6 now. So maybe I should have played this first. I'm tempted to sack the exchange. He has two pieces out of the game. So take. That is very tempting. It's also somewhat lazy if I don't look for something better. thing is, one thing is this knight is not helping me. I guess I could consider knight f7. Maybe that makes a lot of sense. Although, yeah, maybe knight f7 is bishop f4 thing. It may. That might be a thing. Looks like a thing. Then follow it with queen c7. d4. Gets a little complicated there. Maybe not complicated. He offered me a draw. I'll take it. I'll take the draw. 4 points. New personal best. The easy way out. I probably bored him to death, but okay. Kind of a lame way to get points, but he had twice as much time as I did. And I think I'm better here. Well, I don't know if I'm better, but I don't think I'm worse. And he probably mouse slipped early on, so I feel a little bit bad about that. But he was also playing really quick. But I'll take the 4 points, right? He was rated 2100. I'll take the 4 points. So that'll be interesting to look at. I think I played it pretty well. I wonder what the computer will say in this position because, oh wait, here. Because, yeah, I was wondering. So, yeah, again, knight f7. There's bishop f4, and that was my one hesitation. I also didn't really look at d4, but that might have been okay for him as well. So I was really tempted to sack the exchange here. Rook f3, bishop f3, and then knight e5. He might continue with something like knight d2. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. He might just be able to defend that fine. That's why I'm not sure about that. Because his king has enough space to, and he's got pieces to like defend and maneuver. Yeah, but I'll take those 4 points. 1995, new personal best. Okay, so let's take a look at that without the engine. So probably a mouse that I'd be surprised if this was intentional. Yes, here, like often the computer will like h5 to prevent any g4 issues, but I've had pretty good positions by not doing that, and it's pretty committal and slightly dangerous, so I haven't been doing that for the most part. And sometimes the computer will prefer to put the bishop on g6 first, but I kind of like playing knight h6 because it often tempts the opponent to like, oh, I'm going to trap one of your pieces, but that actually never really works because once he pushes g5, by the time he does that, I'll have bishop on g6, and then I can reroute the knight to f5. That's the whole idea here. And it just doesn't really work out where he can actually trap pieces. And the more he pushes the pawns, the weaker the king will get. So it's kind of like we're ready for that pawn storm. So I wasn't worried about any of that. This is all normal. So like, again, that's what I'm saying. They think that they're just going to pawn storm us, but we're actually safe. So we can just ignore it. That, again, if g5, we just play knight f5. And I guess if they continue h4, well, we have a fork immediately. And there's just a lot of weak squares here. Like then we have queen b6 ideas, and we can always break with f6. And if f5, well, we're happy for that, right? So that's kind of the idea of this opening. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really regret anything I played. It's only a 12-move game. But okay, let's see what the computer says. Now, I don't have a gold account. So actually, I won't be able to do that. I would have to. I feel bad about, like, I would have to do this on another site if I want to use the eval. Or I could do the guessing game. I feel bad for chess.com doing, but I mean, I don't have access. So I'm going to import this game into Lichess. If any staff from chess.com is watching, hook me up with like a lifetime paid account so that I have access to the engine. I'm broke. So, okay, I'm going to do that, and I will remove the chess.com from the title, to be fair, and then I'm going to import the game. Okay. Yeah, sorry, chess.com, but let me, give me access to the engine. Okay, so it looks like yeah, so I was completely winning there, hey? Easier said than done. And I was in a little bit of time trouble anyways. So, first of all, King F1, that's not a good move. So, okay, I feel bad for him that he mouse slipped, but look at the time spent on those moves. Wait, no, these are evals, right? Are these evals or move times? Must be evals. Yeah, okay. Okay, bishop meets. So this was all fine. It doesn't like knight h6 here compared to other moves, but I don't know. I'll have to check that. I mean, it's yeah, and h3 is the best move here. It prefers some weird moves that I haven't seen the computer suggest before, like queen c7. Or it still likes h5 here. Interesting. I wonder what the difference is here of why it doesn't like knight h5 as much as in other lines. That's a little interesting to me. But it's still good for black, but h5 or f6 were better. I wonder if part of it is because normally white will have castled here. Like if he had castled, then this isn't as bad of an idea. But when he hasn't castled, apparently maybe because the rook is still on h1, that this makes a difference somehow. Okay, anyways, this is still good for black. And he played the best moves up to here after his mouse slip. f6 was apparently a mistake. It's still fine for black, but better was pretty much any other move. King h8. I'm guessing to put the knight here. Is that the idea? Nope. Well, yeah, it is. Okay, so let's just say he makes a move. Now it's saying f6. Okay, well. Okay, let's say c3. No. King h8 is pretty... Or rook g8 is an idea? Okay, I don't... King h8 makes no sense to me. That's a weird move. And queen c7 is kind of weird. The computer's being weird here. Yeah, king h8 is really weird. That's the top move. Wait, I'm just curious. King h8, what's the whole point of this? So if I was white, what might I play? I don't know. Let's just say knight c3. Then it wants f6. I don't understand this whole king h8. That makes no sense. Okay, that's weird. And it doesn't like this, eh? Very strange. That's pretty ridiculous. That's pretty ridiculous. Okay. So it wants king h8 and then f6 for reasons that make no sense. Does it want to play g5 after this trade or something? Is that this thing? Yeah, the g5. Maybe, okay, maybe that has a little bit to do with it. So if we, and then if we take this way, f5, and then there's bishop takes, whoops, there's a discovery on the knight. So we would have to play, oh wait, sorry, it's his turn. Yeah, so, okay, so after f5, maybe that's why it gives us, no, but then our bishop would be under attack. So wait, what, how would that have changed if I play king h8 first and then he just makes a random move? Let's say here, and then f6, how does this different now? Whoa, we can apparently go knight takes f5 and then we have the open g file. The computer is insane. Okay, this is ridiculous. And then, okay, let's just say he makes a random move here. Yeah, then it wants to go here. That's pretty ridiculous, computer. Now it's mate in 4. Jesus. That's ridiculous. Okay. Oh my God. That is crazy. So that's why it likes king h8 here, because it can see like yeah, 7 moves ahead instantly. And oh, that is ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. So I played f6 right away. It prefers king h8. If not king h8, which you need to be a cheater to see, other moves like queen c7 or a6 are suggested. So I guess the issue here is he can take and then g5, and there's a discovery on our knight. So it's really a tactical issue. If we take with the bishop, there's g5. It's surprisingly still equal eval, which is a little surprising. We have compensation here on these like weak squares, but yeah. So we don't really want to take with the bishop, and if we take with the g pawn, then f5 has a discovery. So for tactical reasons, we don't want to play f6. That's why other moves are better. But the king h8 is such a ridiculous move. Okay. And then in this position, this was a blunder, bishop e3, because I'm just opening up the position. Well, I guess the only good move was for him to take the pawn. Everything else is winning for black. And yeah, then he offered me a draw here. I wasn't sure how to continue. So let's see about the exchange stack first. So this would not have been a good option. It's good for, like, it's slightly better for black, but we were completely winning without that. So the other thing I was thinking of was knight f7, which is actually the top move, but then I wasn't sure about bishop f4, which is good. But white's king is apparently just too exposed. So this is just, it's -5. Like, and every move, we can just play anything apparently. Let's just have the computer play itself for a little bit and see how it might continue. Well, I guess we get the e5 pawn. Yeah, I was thinking about this actually, and then I thought he could play d4, but I guess not. Doesn't he have time for that though? And then I guess okay, yeah. I was thinking about that. I don't mind not playing on though, because again, I had like 4 minutes or 4.5 minutes, and he had like almost 10 minutes, so I'm totally fine with the draw. So what did I learn from this game? Well, it's a little bit hard because he mouse-slipped, but I'll have to look on my own a little bit deeper on why knight h6 is not good as h5 here, with the difference of the mouse-slip, the king on f8. It probably has to do with the rook still being on h1. I'll look at that more myself. And then this whole f6 thing, in this position, I have to be a little bit careful about these this discovery move or taking and then the discovery move. There are some tactics there that I need to be aware of. That's about all I learned. Well, no, I learned more than that. In this position, I guess it's hard to recognize that black is like -5 though, because it seems like white could defend here, but I guess we have better grip on the center. White's king is, I don't know, it doesn't seem that unsafe to me. I guess there's also less development for white, but it's still kind of surprising that it's -5. Okay, anyways, that's going to be it for me today. So